It's week 1 of the 2025 season, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Steelers and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Thursday night.
Five glorious months of football about to get underway. We're all set, and away we go in a new NFL season. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP and maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 34, completed over the middle, and he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain there, gain of 10, first down. Warren here from the gun.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Here he is on 3rd and long. Metcalf there to bring it in. And that will not be enough for a first down. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That stop made by T.J. Watt. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He's going to throw this one. That's caught for the first. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Connects on the crosser. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Up to the line, and they're set, 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 2nd and 3 now. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Throwing from the gun. It's caught Metcalf. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Play action on 1st down. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. taken in by Freiermuth. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. They go play action here. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he works it down to the 30-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing now, off play action. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Well, Dan Campbell never...
Previous play is under review.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Trying an inside give to Warren. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Pass play coming here. This one's caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now looking to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. So the Lions headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Another one for Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and throw it here. He has the first over the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. So the new NFL season officially well underway. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Flush down out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Looking for a throw here. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To the air now on 1st and 10. Freiermuth there, bring it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 3. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They put a receiver in motion here left. To throw here on first down. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. To the air, 3rd and long. Escape, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. From the right hash, a 49-yard look.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The offense headed out now for Detroit. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They're throwing it. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. 3rd and long for him here. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw it. Caught by Freiermuth. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He'll throw it yet again. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points, and that's mission accomplished there.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's brought down for a loss. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Looking to the air here. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They go play action on 1st. Throw left side, complete. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Here's 2nd and 5. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Setting up a throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him again. So out now comes the punter. Jack Fox will kick it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. To throw it on 1st down. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 3 now. They're going play action. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Throwing on 3rd and long. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Play action on 1st down. He's going to push one deep down the right. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Throw complete to Williams. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing off the play fake here. Flushed out of the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 47. He completes it in traffic. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Here we go, 3rd, less than a yard. Now run with Warren. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Dropping back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Dicker connects there. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Has this at the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he'll go down, and we'll see. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start.
All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start. Running it after the penalty. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
St. Brown's got it. Complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Steelers 17.
From the 17, he finds Laporta. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
The Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They go play action here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Here he is on 3rd and long. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and very short, looking to pass. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Warren running between the tackles. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass brought in. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening. They connect on the deep shot. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a 4-point game here in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. It's Cup Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's a throw. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 9-point advantage. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
17.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Lions. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Working quickly here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's stepping up and takes off. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here. He's on the move. Stepping up and he's gonna run. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Pass play now. The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're no doubt happy to get their season off on the right track and claim the first victory of this new campaign. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Steelers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
It's Week 11 of the National Football League.
About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on Monday night. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number one goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That is caught, and he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Eagles. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
And even though he's just a rookie, Mike, I think it's safe to say Jayden Daniels, he is one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. And on top of that, he's not a one-dimensional player. Yes, he's going to make splash plays with his feet, and he's going to make some highlight reel plays. But he is a quarterback. He can make every throw. He's got great arm talent. If he can continue to find the balance between those two aspects, he's got a chance not to have just success today. He has a chance to have success for a long time in this league.
And he will have the Commanders' first down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Daniels. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That is caught side of the end zone. And before the try...
Previous play is under review.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense, and Josh Allen head back onto the field, and he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Allen working from the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. Daniels now on 1st down. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air again is Daniels. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Keeping in the air, here's Daniels. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
A run with Taylor. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing again, Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Daniels gonna throw again. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jayden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Give up the middle to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Commanders build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Allen will throw.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a 3rd and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd down, it's Allen. That's complete to Etienne. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Now, a fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Commanders' offense about ready to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. To throw is Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Going right sideline and complete. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Commanders 1st down. Daniels now going to look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Daniels. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. And here's Daniels. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Commanders up their lead. It's now 24-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Allen working from the pistol. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. 2nd down and 3. And in motion is Brown. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd and 6. Now it's Allen. That one caught by Smith. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Here's Allen to throw. That one pulled in by Brown. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Allen. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now, the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles back within 10. It's now 24-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
By Jalen Carter. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. So on fourth down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Here's 3rd and 2. Now Allen. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Allen going to throw again. Off he goes. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Eagles offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Allen will throw, and that is incomplete. Here comes the Eagles punt team. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A quick slant on the money to McClure. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, here's Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And their lead will stay right where it is.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. 3rd down, 3 to go. Allen to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now Allen. That one taken in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point is good. And the Eagles cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. He'll try to run for it. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll check this one down to Taylor. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On the give, this is Taylor. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And let's give him about 4 on that one. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 40-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Daniels. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. We're going to go play action now with Pratt. Thrown left side. The catch is made. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Pratt. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Allen. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. On the handoff, it's Etienne. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw. Oh, he pumps up the football. The Commanders come up with it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete. The Commanders set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Allen working from the pistol. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. On 3rd down, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. On play action, Daniels. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing now, Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Washington. Throwing again. Daniel. Now a pass deep for McLaurin. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Give up the middle to Taylor. And a good run there on second down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. The Commanders about to send this one away. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. From the gun, Josh Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be close to that first down marker, maybe about a yard short. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Play action. Here's Daniels. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Now an option here, left side. And he's got it, first down. A pickup of 4. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Tight end going in motion here. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle. He's got McLaurin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On 4th down, out comes the punter, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year.
It's Week 14 of the National Football League.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be let out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown. 2nd and 9 now.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because, you know, those big guys up front are doing work. But now the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him at the end zone in this one.
And taken down just shy of the 40. Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll try the left side. Patton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. And remember, the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Ethan Evans on now to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return, and the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them, now in his 8th year in the NFL.
And what a performance in his last game. Couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Over the middle, complete. It's Phillips. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2nd down and 6 now. They will run with White out of the shotgun. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Play action. Now Williams. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. Back to throw here. Pass complete there to Nacua. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Puka Nacua with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's polished off by a Viking score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Williams. Rolling to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. To the air, Williams. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The Lions at 7-5 now in the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw, Williams.
Eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
They'll set up a throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone can go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end. This is going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It's taken to the 26. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Wright. Gets past one man. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. This defense for the Vikings, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. As they've got it as we resume action. Off the bootleg, it's Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Paul bringing it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Again, it's Johnson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is complete to Hawkins. We're calling a gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Back to throw again. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down.
Here's Williams. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw is Williams. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. Off the RPO, he completes it. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Williams. Complete to Wright. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Holding offense.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Williams. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And he's got it. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is indeed good. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Vikings head out to take over once again. Their drive last time, it stalled out, and they were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. There's a nice move. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know it feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. Williams. Got a man. That's Ayuk. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after try forthcoming. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and the end result, a Detroit touchdown. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Paul. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He finds his man, complete. That's Hawkins. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. They go play action here on first down. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here is third and quite a ways. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
11 yards there and a Lion first down.
That's good for the Lions.
To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To the air once more, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this one is right down the middle. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Lions offense and running back Jalen Wright getting ready to go back to work. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
To throw, Williams. And right with it here over the middle. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, it's Williams. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They'll run on first down with Wright. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Williams. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A nice gain of 21 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Looking to throw. Williams. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think this is going to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Lions offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. It's got it. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A give up the middle to right. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nacua. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and a yard. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And this will be a Vikings 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Paul. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down. In motion, the tight end. 2nd and 9 now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, heavy line pressure here, and they block it. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember. And we can start to see that developing from up here. He came off the punter's right side. He got in there quickly.
He did, and so the question's going to be, did you hang in there long enough on the edge to block? In college, what you try and do is shove him out of his path, and then you take off running downfield because you're allowed to. In the pros, you can't release in the interior until the ball's punted, so there's no reason not to stay in there and make sure you get a good block on him.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They work now on 2nd and 9. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, It's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 59 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. 2nd and 5. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th, and the Lions will take over. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. That's right. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. To throw, it's Williams. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for this with Wright. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
They'll go again here with Wright. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. That's Dorian Williams who got there for the sack. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Now a toss play for Wright. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up fourth down.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were thrown for a loss.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pass complete there to Nacua. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Puka Nacua with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Complete to Wright. He's got room past the 30. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Good for the Lions.
To the air, Williams. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Phillips. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Off the bootleg, it's Williams. That's complete out left to Ayuk. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
It's the pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll go right back to Wright.
He was brought down by separate play. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Wright. And he'll get it inside the 35. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's a run by Wright. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Detroit, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.